I've been meaning to ask you for quite some time, but you know how it is. Hours drift into days, days into weeks, a sort of lockdown lethargy. But I'm here now to ask how lockdown has affected you. Over the weeks, conflicting scenarios have been playing through my mind. But that's the thing, it's my mind, not yours. Only you know how it's affected you. I'll share the scenarios anyway, in case they're useful prompts, in no particular order. As the weeks have passed, you may not be missing your job. Actually, you're not looking forward to going back. You've realised you didn't enjoy it, and it wasn't really you. Or you may love your job, but spending more time with your partner or your children makes you realise how much of their lives that you've been missing up until now. You may be longing to get back to work because work was where you escaped from a difficult situation or a dysfunctional relationship, or just to avoid discussing it. You may always have been the one at home with personal space, around and in charge of the children every day, and the new dynamic is suffocating you. You may never have spent so much time with your children and teenagers before, and the same goes for them, I guess. You may live alone and be painfully lonely, or loving it and fearful of having to eventually go back out. Letting go of standards that seem set in stone, hair and nail appointments, coffees, lunches, gym visits, board meetings, wine bar after work, mini breaks, holidays, restaurants, and realising that life still goes on may have led you to question other supposedly essential things. You may find that you're eating more, drinking more, replicating an 8-week all-inclusive holiday, but now you're not enjoying it. You've had more time to read, write, to watch TED Talks, do an online course, and found whole new vistas opening up. You've discovered technical skills you always said you never had, as you've been forced into using online webinars and social platforms to keep in touch with family and friends. I expect some of you have even had to master online shopping too. You may have developed other skills, practical skills like DIY, gardening, painting, decorating, carpentry, sewing, baking. The list is endless. I can't tell you how many pieces of art have been posted on Facebook by friends who are normally out at work. All these changes may have made you realise that you're ready to make some changes of your own. Some of you that felt so lonely may realise you could have gone out more when you had the chance, and you might just do that eventually. Some of you will be the volunteers that have kept in touch with those of you more at risk, stuck indoors for longer than the rest of us. Others have been volunteering their support and also felt the joy of doing service with no financial reward, sewing, packaging, delivering, contacting, cooperating with our frontline workers. Of course, thousands of you will be our frontline workers, often the lowest paid, but being recognised as essential to keep the rest of us afloat. How does it feel to have that belated recognition and appreciation at last? Risking your own health for others every day and doing it again and again, what has that taught you about yourself? Far too many of you will have lost both family and friends to this virus, often without the chance to say goodbye. Hugely difficult. Not the end of life, parting, closure that any of you would have planned. So much change, so many scenarios, many more than even I can imagine. I'm sure you'll add your own. But I'm also sure that there'll be many, many more of us who've been challenged, changed, awoken, stretched and shown, and are now wanting something different in their lives. Whatever those changes and desires are, whatever your plans, as a coach, I'm here to talk them through with you, to give them shape and direction, to help you take that first small step. Now, the tabloid press may well prophesy post-traumatic stress disorder, but I will be delighted to be a part of your post-traumatic growth. So please do get in touch. www.caroline-gibbs.com. Check out my Instagram and my Facebook page. I'll be here when you're ready.